Ladies and gentlemen, listen, welcome to NoChill podcast. Today I'm with Cedric. This guy, he's even taller when he's seated, my G. Just look how tall he is. So, Cedric is a content creator. You know, this podcast is about influencers, content creators. So we're here in Bramfontein in front of South Point Central. And I'm here to get to know this guy. He's got a lot of his own people that love his content. And Cedric, I would like you to just introduce yourself. Like, who's Cedric? Where you from? What do you do for those people who don't know you? And yeah, just a little brief about yourself, man.
My name is Rutendo Cedric Ngube. Okay, my first name is Cedric and then Rutendo Ngube. So I'm from a small town called Musina. And I'm a content creator. At the same time, I'm studying IT at Rosebank College, and I love making content and making people laugh. That's just me.
Yeah. And I'm a big fan, by the way. I'm a big fan of what you do. You and Moses, you create very unique content, and you guys are friends. You and Moses, you are friends. So tell me about this friendship. And you know, it's very rare to find people who've been grown together since back then, and they're doing the same thing at the moment, because most of the people, they separate when they come here. So what created the bond between you and Moses, and why creating content for online people?
So me and Moses have been best friends since primary school. Then we went to the same high school. We didn't go to the same school here in Joburg. He went to another school, but we came to Joburg, both of us. So we would make time to chill and all that. And then we started creating content together because we were friends that were funny from primary school to high school. We were class clowns, but the good ones, by the way. Not those ones that teachers don't like. We used to make teachers laugh. So we were those types of
it started back then when you were young.
Back then.
And you say you're from Limpopo. Shout out to Limpopians.
Limpopians all the time.
I feel like with content, hey, Limpopians, we do the most. We're doing the most.
We don't play.
I'm very pleased to have you here because I have a lot of questions. And I believe that most of your followers as well, they also want to know more about you, you know. I just want to... Right now you're in Joburg. You say you're studying. I heard you mention that you're studying IT. So how do you balance IT? Because I feel like IT is difficult. And content as well, you have to be consistent, you know. How do you balance all between these two?
It can be very hard because during the times where you're studying or you have assignments, you can't shoot content. So sometimes I have to shoot a lot of content and keep them on my phone so that when I'm studying, all I can do is just post one because I already have it. Posting doesn't take time. You understand?
It's pre-production.
Yeah, you understand. So I do that because I know when I have to do the stress, I can't think creatively when I'm having school stress. You know, I can't be creative. I'm not gonna be funny because I'm thinking about my books. I'm like, yo, computer this, computer that. So
it makes sense. And I think I should do something like that because with me, I always create.
While you're studying,
you know, I mix, but I feel like if I have to create content before and just keep them, it would be nicer when I'm busy.
You don't stress.
And I feel like you guys, you've got plans. You've planned for your content. What is it that you see in the near future? What is the ultimate goal for your content? Obviously, we building brands. The moment you start getting people loving what you're doing, you become an influencer and a brand. So what is the ultimate goal for your own brand? Is there anything that you aiming to achieve in the near future?
Like, I want to be big. Like, I want to grow. I'm not going to lie to you and be like, I'm fine with where I am. I'm not fine with where I am right now. I want to be big. I want people to see me in buildings. You know, I want to be posted. Like,
you want to be on the billboards,
like,
boy.
I want to be on the billboards. I don't know where they call it in New York, Times Square, where everyone wants to be.
Hollywood.
I want to be there. I want people to find me there.
Possible,
so I want to grow and have a huge audience and make a lot of people laugh. Like, I want to make people happy. It makes me happy when I make other people happy. Because people want to be happy. People are going through the most out here. And your content, my content, Moses' content, Robert Boy,
everyone's content,
whoever
that is doing
makes content. They help people get through their depressions and what they're going through.
And a shout out to everyone who love our content. We're doing this for you guys.
Shout out.
And this is just an inside of how these content creators create their contents and manage. You guys, you might think, to create a content, you have to be like, you have to do this. Nah, and this brings me to the next question. Like, when you started, man, what did you have as an equipment? Because a lot of people they always think you need to have biggest phone, the current camera. What did you start with, and how was it?
I started with an iPhone 5, which had a crack in front of the front camera. And then I went on your live this at that time.
Yeah.
So when I went on your live, your people comment a lot.
Yeah.
So they were like, CCTV camera, this one. So I'm like, no, it's fine. And by that time, I was doing vendor content. Like I was a grandmother, old dressy with a Duke and everything was set.
Yeah.
I was a lady by that time. I came in like that. I didn't wear that. I just requested like that. And then you were like, you like my content and things like that. It pushed me. And people were like, CCTV.
Yeah.
So I laughed with them. I didn't show that they're attacking me.
Yeah.
I made it a motivation. From there, ever since that time, I started going live with my phone. I would just go live and name my show CCTV show.
So you use the negativity to work on your advantage.
I turn it into something positive. Because negativity drives me, guys. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Negativity drives me the same way positivity drives me.
Yeah.
That's just me. I take positivity and negative stuff the same way. It drives me.
Yeah, speaking about negativity and positivity, I understand when you grow on social media, there's a lot of people that, most of them, it's not like they're negative, just that they don't understand what you do. You understand?
Yeah.
But let's just use this as like, okay, it's a negativity. How do you handle negativity, my guy? Like, how did you handle negativity then? And how are you coping now as you're growing? Because it never stops.
No, when I started, it was very hard. Because when you start, you're not used to people telling you that you are bad at this or you can't do this. You understand? And when people are telling you that, and they're a lot, you find it very difficult to recover from. Now you want to shoot content and you're like, no, that person is going to comment. So people don't like what I'm doing. So it just pushes you down when you're starting because you're like, nah, I'm done. You always want to quit when you start because you're like, it's not going to work because this person said.
So, but what kept you going? That's what I want to understand.
What kept me going is that there were more people that gave me positive vibe than the negative. So I had a lot of people that were telling me that.
So you worked with majority count.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I just take both negative and positive the same way, and it drives me. And that's why I'm here. If it was not for the negative and the positive comments, I wouldn't be here. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be here.
Shout out.
Put me here.
Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. So now I want to understand, man, like as content creators, obviously at some point we collaborate with brands, we work with brands. I don't know, have you worked with any brands before, or you still trying to find your roots in terms of working with brands? What is your current status in terms of making moolah online? Because it's possible. So
you see, when you start it's very hard because you don't know anything about making money on the internet, collaborations. You don't know anything. So when I started, some brand came to me, they're like, we're gonna give you a hoodie and 500, because they didn't ask me. They're just like, so Cedric, we want you to promote this, we are giving you this and this. And then I got too excited, and all I could do was like, I'm taking the 500 and the hoodie. This is free things, I'm not used to this. So I accepted the terms and whatever they said. I did the content for them. After that, I told Moses, I'm like, bro, you know what happened, eh? I made money online, man. I made my first money with my content. I never knew that this would happen. And it's like, okay, how much did you make? I'm like, I didn't charge them. They're like, why? I'm like, they just gave me, they didn't give me a chance to ask. They're like, you should have said no. Oh, you should have thought about it. Took time and then you thought about it. And now when I look back to that day, I'm like, I could have made a lot of money because I was worth more than that.
Exactly. I mean, it's all about learning, obviously. We learn from, as we grow, we realize things that we should have done right, and it's always good. The fact that now you know, that's what matters. So who I know you inspire a lot of people, and what message of advice do you have for people who are inspired by what you're doing? What can you tell them out there, and can you just give them a word of advice?
You don't need a big phone. You don't need an audience. First, you just need to start content. You don't need an audience. All you have to do is just start. The beginning is what you have to do. If you start, you're good to go. the start is the beginning. The start is the finish. It's everything.
Yeah.
You start, you finish what you've started.
Exactly. Once you start, you're gonna discover a lot of things.
You
But if you
understand.
don't start, nothing that you're going to discover.
You
So
start, you improve.
exactly. So you are a friend of Moses, and you guys you create.
Content.
I don't know. Is it? Can I say it's a similar type of content or? Because it involves two
Family
people. Yeah, it
and
involves
two people.
family. Why family, man? When you grow up, were you that close to? Is it something that is based on experience, or
Yeah.
it's just something that is coming out of your head as a fiction?
It's actually something that also has to do with me
Yeah.
because I was a younger sibling and
Yeah.
I had a cousin that I used to stay with that was younger than me.
Oh.
So everything I do, some things I can recall from, okay, that person did this and it was funny when I look back to it.
Yeah.
So it's a thing that happened to me and some things now, you see when you're a content creator,
Yeah.
it starts when it's things that were happening to you and as time goes on you exaggerate. You
Yeah.
make it seem like it would happen like this, but sometimes it doesn't happen like that. Because it's content now, you exaggerate, you just add a few things there to make it funnier. You understand?
Oh, I understand.
So, yeah.
Guys, for those who doesn't know Cedric's content, we're gonna put his content here. It's funny. Go check it out. He's the funniest. He's that upcoming. He's almost. I'm here. He's here. So he's doing the most. And closing question, my guy, because we're running out of time. I just
Yeah.
want you. I've seen you. We've collaborated before. We've made a video
we
together. Even with Moses, you collaborate a lot with Moses. So tell me, man, what the importance, or what do you understand about collaboration as content creators?
You see, with collaborations, they help us grow because when we collaborate, I show your fans see my content,
Yeah.
my fans do the same.
Yeah.
So when they see a video that I did with you, they would want to know who's this guy that Cedric did content with. The same thing with you. And when they do that, they like my content, they follow me. So it helps us grow as content creators. We both grow with our fans. You understand?
Guys, the key for content creators is to collaborations. No competition, but collaborations. This is what he's saying. I've been doing videos with them. We're still gonna do, because you grow. You get to exchange followers, and that's what
Yeah.
we want. That's how you grow. So if you're a content creator out there, collaborate. If you want to collaborate with us, we are open for collaborations as well. And Cedric, can you just give them, where can these people follow you on? What's your handle on the social media
My
platforms?
handle everywhere on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. It's OkayCedric. Anyway, if you just search OkayCedric, that you will find me because I'm the only one. There is no OkayCedric out there. I'm the only one. So yeah.
Okay. Shout out, guys. Thank you so much. Cedric, thank you so
Shout out,
much, bro, for your
shout out
time.
for
I really
putting me.
appreciate it.
Shout out.
Guys, this Cedric, listen, we've got more. Check more episodes. We've got more episodes on NoChill podcast, and we're not going to stop. We're getting more content creators. If you're a content creator and you know you've got the influence, hit us up. Let's do the most. Let's interview. You want to know the insights. How do you do those videos? How do you make people laugh? And why is people following you? So we need to know that here on NoChill podcast. Shout out. I'm out.